It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, hello, what's happening, everybody? It is showtime. Geno Jones Showtime. How are we doing? Thank you for supporting Black-owned media. Man, I'm so excited. I got a lot to be excited about. First of all, Monday through Friday, I'm here live. Yes, it's right around 7:29, 7:30 Eastern Time. Everybody on the Central Time Zone, 6:30. Hello, Chicago. Stand up. Shout out to Governor J.B. Pritzker, Mayor Brandon Johnson. I saw a video of these ICE domestic, really Nazis. Yes, because they're behaving like Nazis. They're behaving like the brown shirts. The brown shirts were like this. They were part of the military that Hitler used to terrorize the citizens, specifically Jews and others in Germany. So the new brown shirts are these. As a matter of fact, these were like, what is it? Border Patrol, CBP, Border Patrol, Coast Guard and Border Patrol, right? And that's what the CBT stands for. But I don't want to waste a lot of time with that. All right. But shout out to Chicago. I see you. Stand up. 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast, Portland, Oregon. They just filed a suit. Orange Hitler is threatening to send a couple hundred of these military members, different branches of the military, not necessarily the Army, National Guard, the Coast Guard, Border Patrol, ICE agents, otherwise utilizing the military to intimidate, and terrorize, and threaten. But let me just say this. Those who believe in God, God does not give you a spirit of fear. Let me say that again. God does not give you or me a spirit of fear. So the spirit of fear comes from the enemy. It comes straight from Satan, from the devil. All right? This is not church, so the doors of the church are not opening. I'm just speaking truth to fact. But it's important that in moments like these, we understand there's no problem bigger than your power, and you got the power, and I have the power. And when we come together collectively, we have a power that's unstoppable, which is why you see all these antics and Orange Hitler, who, by the way, released those Epstein files and released those Tom Homan files. Oh, and by the way, a big box of cereal now is $10. Oh, and coffee went up dramatically, and the price of a lot of meat and everything else. And even gas prices is going up. So that lie, they said, oh, gas prices are under $2. Nowhere in America is any gas at a gas station under $2. Nowhere at all. Lies and bullshit. So I digress. Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central, 4:30 on the West Coast, 5:30 out in Denver, Colorado. Everybody Central Time. Boulder, Colorado. Shout out to Coach Deion Sanders. And if you missed any episode, go to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel that you're watching me live right now. Please subscribe to my channel. So many new subscribers. So here we are. Here's an update. I am like 60, only 60 new subscribers from becoming a YouTube partner. Once you 1,000 new subscribers and you become a YouTube partner, that means they monetize your channel. So they'll monetize my YouTube channel and my media company. It is so important that we support Black-owned businesses. Speaking of supporting Black-owned businesses, the Geno Jones Show brought to you by CojoLLC.com, CojoLLC.com. Courtney Johnson, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Carolinas, South Carolina, North Carolina, give her a call, tell her you were watching the Geno Jones Show and you live in the Carolinas. Maybe you're moving to the Carolinas, somewhere in South Carolina, North Carolina, from Charleston to Columbia, Hilton Head, Myrtle Beach, Greenville, you name it. Florence, from Charlotte to Raleigh, Durham, Wilmington, Greensboro, Asheville, wherever in the Carolinas, give her a call, 843 area code 543-4022, 843 area code 543-4022. All right? Courtney Johnson. Or you can go to our website, COJOLLC.com. That's COJOLLC.com. By the way, hey, Rosalind, how are you? Thank you for watching. The show is live. So if you got a question or comment, please. Once again, I want to thank everybody who has supported my media company financially. It's so important. I cannot stress it enough. It is so important that we support black-owned media. All right, because even I just saw a story, YouTube paid Orange Hitler. He filed a suit because he was spewing so much hate after the, I think this was during the insurrection. They banned him. They took him off of YouTube. So he sued, and I guess they decided to settle, paid him $24.6 million. So even here on YouTube, it is still so important that we support our own media, black-owned media. So I thank you in advance, and I encourage you to make sure we have to own our own YouTube. And shout out to the owners. Google owns YouTube, and shout out to you, YouTube. You have provided, given a platform to alternative voices, many of us, and we thank you for that. You've given a platform to all kind of voices. It's your platform, so you got a right to do that. They are a publicly traded company. They're in business to make money. But we are definitely going to utilize this platform while we build our own. And it takes money to do that. Yes, it takes money to do that. So there's no donation too small or too large. You can Zelle or Cash App my media company. If you want to Zelle your financial support, just use my email, GenoJonesShow@gmail. That's how you spell Geno Jones Show. No the. GenoJonesShow@gmail, or you can Cash App $Dad G Jones. All one word, $Dad G Jones. Once again, $5, $1, $5, 50,000, 5 million, 5 billion. We will make it all happen. So we thank you in advance. So once again, the show is interactive. You can jump in, like Rosalind. Rosalind, how you doing? Hey, Rosalind, go ahead and send a little post out. Let everybody know to come on over here and join you and Mary Dixon, my mom, who says she is watching me on her cell phone. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Glad your eyes are getting better. My mom had eye surgery, I guess about, 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, something like that. So thank God her eyes are getting better. So let me start off the show. I got to congratulate the brand new queen, Miss Plus Size Charleston, South Carolina. All the contestants, they were on the show Friday. Shauna Cooper, it was so funny. Quick story, the pageant. One of the hosts, Brother Israel, who did a fabulous, great job of co-hosting with my girl, Courtney the Poet. Yes, y'all did y'all thing. But Israel, he was pronouncing, and I know it threw him off because the way she spells Shauna is, but I can see how he could kind of slightly mispronounce it. But it's really spelled the way you spell it the way you say it. So anyway, I think he was started to say like, I can't even mispronounce it the way he did. Well, it was an honest mistake, and like she had a whole section, and they was like, Shauna. So shout out to Shauna Cooper, because I don't want y'all yelling at me in my chat room, because I yell back. So congratulations to all the contestants, Shauna Cooper, Asia Cromwell, Wendy K. Blair, LaAsia Wilson, Moretta Dawn, and the queen, the brand new queen. Yes, my guest co-host, no other than Miss Christy K. Love Baxter, herself, McLaurin. Yes, K. Love. She is the brand new Miss Plus Size queen. She is the queen for 2025 for the Miss Plus Size Charleston, South Carolina. She was phenomenal. She was fabulous, funny, phenomenal, you name it, all the above. I am so proud of you, K-Love. Man, big, and shout out to all the ladies. Like I said, there were no losers. K-Love, she walked away with the crown, but all you ladies had your own crown. Just the fact that you competed and you put yourself out there like that and in front of hundreds of people, it was major. So let's see. First runner-up, Shauna Cooper. Congratulations, 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 Shauna. Girl, I am not gonna mispronounce your name because your crew, they was like, looked like they was ready to fight. Shauna. And the second runner-up, Asia Cromwell with her beautiful baby girl. It was just so, she, at the talent section, she brought a little baby girl up. She is just, oh, her baby girl is so precious with the cute little pigtails, and she had this beautiful dress. So congratulations to all the ladies in general, and specifically congratulations to the court for the Miss Plus Size Charleston, South Carolina 2025. Second runner-up, Asia Cromwell. First runner-up, Shauna Cooper. And the queen for Miss Plus Size Charleston 2025, K-Love herself, Christy K-Love Baxter McLaurin. I got all them names in there, K-Love, and I ain't mad. I saw you post on social media. You forgot your man. You forgot your boy. You forgot your brother. She said, if I forgot somebody, blame it on my head, not my heart. So I gotta give you that. Come on. I wouldn't be a Taurus, and by you being a May Taurus, K-Love, come on, you know how we do. So listen, my reward was seeing you step into your power and being the best version of you. And I was yelling enough, come on, Taurus, stand up, Taurus. As a matter of fact, there's like videos. I saw all these videos. A lot of people, they were videotaping, especially like her talent segment. And you could hear somebody that sounded like a fool yelling, come on, Taurus, stand up, Taurus. That was me. The fool was me. But I was just amping and hyping up my girl because I knew when she heard that was her cue just to, hey, lean into who you are. Be you. Be that bull. Be that bad, be that bad bull. Give them horns. Give them, y'all want it? I'm going to give it all to you. And she did. Just phenomenal talent. I mean, I knew she was talented. But she completely, man, it's like a rose. She was in full bloom. So congratulations, K-Love, once again, to you, the new queen for Miss Plus Size Charleston 2025, and to all the ladies. You all were winners that night. All right, so hello, Margaret. How are you? You just came on for a few minutes to give you a shout out. Keep on, keeping on. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate it. Shout out to the National Black Radio Hall of Fame chapter, the Charlotte/South Carolina chapter. Let me step off camera. Margaret is the president of I think now the official name, and Margaret, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Charlotte, North Carolina / South Carolina chapter of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. So I'm so honored to be a member of the chapter, and they just had their award ceremony, induction ceremony. Shout out to Miss Kathy Brown, who works here in Charleston, South Carolina, who is a Chicago native like I am. KB, congratulations, my sister. Proud of you, well deserved. So next year, the induction ceremony is going to be in Charlotte. So y'all can go ahead and nominate your man if you want to. They told me you can nominate yourself. So I'm like, I guess you ain't supposed to nominate. But look, you don't have to tell me twice. That's that May Taurus. I will do it now. Don't tempt me. Don't tease me with a good time. I absolutely will stand 10 toes down in business. I damn sure will nominate myself if you let me. If it's eligible in the rules, but that's all right. I'd rather let somebody else do it. But come on, you catch me on the right day. Muhammad Ali said, "It ain't bragging if you can back up," and I can back it up. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, let's see. You are not a fan. Okay, okay, all right. Well, I got you. I got you, Margaret. Well, just thank you in advance. How about that? Thank you in advance. She's correcting me there. Um, um, oh, thank you for being a member. I see what you're talking about, Margaret. I was just joking. I was just joking. All right, it's an inside joke. So, but thank you, Margaret. I was just joking about that part. But anyway, thank you for having me as a member. I am honored to be a member, and thank you for watching. I'm so glad you got a chance to check out the show. Absolutely, yes, and congratulations to K Love. Super Bowl halftime in February 2026. No, it's not Patti LaBelle, because some folks got on social media. There were a whole lot of posts that was just, see, man, you all got to stop lying. That's where you got to be very, very careful what you see and hear on social media. You have trusted outlets like the Geno Jones Show, because you hadn't heard me mention it one time, because I knew. Now, does Patti LaBelle deserve to be a halftime performer at the Super Bowl? She should have been a halftime performer years ago, decades ago. So I think she just turned 80, or she'll be turning 80 next May. Maybe she was just 79. Anyway, she deserves she deserves everything she gets, including to perform, be the halftime performer for the Super Bowl. But no, it's not Patti LaBelle, unfortunately. But it's Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny, because he switched up. For a minute, he was talking about voting for Orange Hitler last fall. And then when they had the big hate rally at Madison Square Garden, I think in early September, and the way they was just talking about how they, just straight racist, anti-black, anti-Latino, Hispanic. So Bad Bunny was like, yo, I ain't dude, man. I thought I was going to vote for this dude, but he's straight up racist. The sucker was simple and plain. Mother, him and John Wayne. Okay, that last part was Flavor Flav, and that was Chuck D and Flavor Flav from Fight the Power. Anyway, so I just kind of remixed that with Bad Bunny. But in essence, that was his vibe, right? So he went on and publicly supported Kamala Harris. So he is the halftime performer for Super Bowl 2026, which will be February in, if I remember correctly, it's going to be out in Santa Clara, just outside San Francisco. Yeah, I'm certain that's where it's going to be this year. So shout out to you, Bad Bunny. Shout out to you, Patti LaBelle. And they was talking about Taylor Swift, but I've seen and read some reports that Taylor Swift was like, yo, this whole thing about exposure and not paying the halftime performers, I ain't going for that. I can't go for that, to remix an old Hall & Oates song. No can do. I can't go for that. Can't go for that. Can't go for that. Google Hall & Oates. I can't go for that. Just Google that song. That was a hit way, way back in the day. But so apparently Taylor Swift, there were some talks, but she's like, y'all gonna have to break the sister off. All right, you're gonna have to let me run commercials for my brand. I don't come cheap. So I don't need the exposure. She was like, her people was like, Taylor Swift doesn't need the NFL or the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl needs Taylor Swift. The truth is, neither one of them need each other, because both of them are doing great. Just if we just gonna be honest about it. But hey, Taylor Swift, I am not mad at you. Margaret says, yes, agreed regarding Patti. But you know what? We create our own Super Bowl. I keep telling you, now's the opportunity. We are all we got, but we are all we need. That's the thing. We don't need these folks. All these companies and organizations and governments, local, county, state, federal governments, with their anti-DEI programs, meaning anti-black, meaning we don't want nothing to do with you Negroes or you Hispanic Latinos or Asians or anyone from the LGBTQ community, or even women, or even poor white Americans, poor and working class. If you're not a white billionaire, especially a white Christian nationalist billionaire with this remixed, racist, Jesus free version of this white Christian nationalism, which is an extremely racist, sexist distortion of Christianity. Because is nothing, I call it, is Jesus free. Because all the things that their version of Christianity stand for have nothing to do with Jesus. Nothing at all. You want to have this conversation? You're welcome to come on. I'm the wrong person or the right person if you want to have that conversation. Because Jesus was not, God doesn't give you a spirit of fear. He was for the marginalized person, the poor, the downtrodden. He was welcoming the immigrant, helping the prisoner, the person in prison, the poor, the people that were scorned. He wasn't rocking with the billionaire class, the money changers. What's the saying? He turned over the table of the money changers. Come on, y'all. Y'all claim you read your Bible. I ain't never taught Bible study or Bible school a second in my life. But I know y'all reading this racist, remixed, Jesus-free version of whatever Bible y'all claim to have. That's a whole nother show. So I digress. Absolutely. But I just wanted to kind of let everybody know what was happening with Miss Patty. And no, she won't be doing the Super Bowl, but that's okay too. We're all good. But no, I just want to go back to about we're all we got. But we are all we need, and we got everything we need. We just come together. When I was talking about Patty not, doing the Super Bowl halftime, we create our own Super Bowl. Because really, the truth is, if all the brothers in the NFL was like, hey, let's find some billionaires that's not racist, and let's partner up with them and form our own league. All right? And there's enough billionaires globally. You got some of the richest, some of these billionaire brothers on the continent of Africa. We partner up with some of these. There are actually some billionaires that are not racist, that have a sense of compassion and empathy. It ain't many, but there are some that have a sense of compassion and empathy and humanity. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, the one that just gave the National Negro College Fund $70 million after giving the United Negro College Fund $10 million like 4 or 5 years ago. So she just gave the UNCF, that's the United Negro College Fund, another $80 million. She's worth $34 billion. So, form our own league. We'll buy out all the black folks and the white players and the Latino brothers in the NFL, the ones that ain't on this MAGA bullshit. Yeah. Oh, you get a TV contract or buy some of these TV stations. Create your own platforms. You got the money. You do what you want to do when you want to do it bad enough. My grandfather taught me that as a little boy. So since, like I said, since America's on this anti-DEI kick, which means anti-Negro, we don't want nothing to do with you Negroes. But they don't use Negro. They use the other N word that ends with the ER. Fine, we're good. We really don't want to be bothered with you and your hatred and your racism that's going to devour you like poison. It's going to eat you from the inside out. It's going to eat you up and devour you from the inside out. That bigotry and hatred and misogyny and sexism. So the brothers was like, all right, y'all can have this. Y'all support this dude, Jerry Jones, and the rest of you all. And I heard the coach for the Ravens, he was caping for Orange Hitler. That's why y'all getting your ass whooped. You got cursed by Orange Hitler. And they got a black quarterback. My man Lamar Jackson. Got a lot of brothers. I'm like, John Harbaugh, man, you owe your career to black men. Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Ed Reed. Come on, man. Don't get me started. Now Lamar Jackson. Anyway, but we can make that happen. So this anti-DEI, like I said, anti-DEI everything. The NFL, the NBA. We could do Major League Baseball. May not be a whole lot of American-born brothers, but our Afro-Latino brothers from the Dominican Republic, from Cuba. Oh yeah, yeah. Let all them Afro-Latino brothers, walk with the brothers in the major league, and you even have some white dudes. As a matter of shout out to Shohei Ohtani. He's from Japan, arguably the best player in baseball. He can hit and pitch, but he stood up to Orange Hitler. He just talked about the abuse with these ICE agents and immigration, because he plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that's what Orange Hitler first sent. He sent in like the National Guard, and he actually had, I think, some Marines that was out patrolling, trying to intimidate and terrorize the citizens of Los Angeles. And Shohei Ohtani spoke out. He was like, no, I'm not with this bullshit. That's the translation. I ain't rocking it twice. And I think some MAGA folks, they tried to come for him. He was like, man, look, I ain't scared. He pulled a Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you, mother. Maybe not quite that, but that was his spirit. He was like, look, I ain't scared of you all. Not at all. The truth needs no defense. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That is just that simple. Absolutely, that's simple that we need to do. So I'm just checking, because the show is interactive. As is anybody else I need to shout out? I think I got everybody for today. Programming note, this Wednesday, we celebrate the 5th birthday, the 5-year anniversary of the Geno Jones Show. Turns 5 officially on Wednesday, October 1st. It's going to be a month-long celebration. I'm going to have some of my guests who were down with me from day one. The return of my main guest co-host, who's teaching and working on her PhD. So next summer, she'll be Dr. Keela Carson. So, and the man who gave me the idea to go ahead and launch this show on YouTube, because I already had the idea to launch the show, and he was the one that said, dude, you got a YouTube channel, use it. Do the Geno Jones Show on YouTube. So shout out to my man Sean Dolby, Kendrick Bannister. He is the CEO of the Crate Group. He's got a big announcement, huge announcement. My legal expert, Sean Mitchell, is going to be on with me. He's got a big announcement, because part of the platform, part of my show is to give other people and organizations and businesses a platform to elevate themselves, their voices, and the work that they're doing in the community, because we are all we got. Okay, America has truly given black folks and Latino folks, and really the Asian folks too, and women and gays, but specifically America has given black people in black America its ass to kiss. Y'all going over there with that. We see you. We're all we got. But we are all we need. And we got everything we need. All the trillions of dollars. We bring our talent and our treasure home to the community, like the scene in Soul Food when Big Mama said, you don't have much power if you punch somebody with your fingers out like that. But when, man, you take those fingers, you bring them together and form a fist, you got power. And we got power. And there's no problem bigger than your power when we come together. So we're going to do that. We're going to anti-DEI, our talent, and our treasure. See how that's going to work out for you. Ask Target. They found out. So, yep, the NFL could find out. The NBA could find out. Major League Baseball could find out. The entertainment industry can find out. All these retail stores with the holidays coming, they can, and they need to find out. And we're going to be talking more about that. A couple of years ago, I did the blackout. There was a holiday blackout to where if it wasn't black owned, you don't shop there. Like I said, so if we're going to do this, so since America wants to do this anti-DEI thing, let's take it all the way. If you're really about that life, if you're really about that anti-DEI life, let's find out. Let's have this thought experiment. Let's take it all the way, as far as it goes. Let your imagination run wild. Since y'all don't want black folks around, cool. That means you don't want our talent and our treasure. So we got you. Like I said, we can anti-DEI, the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, college football, college basketball. Yeah, let's see what the SEC will look like without them brothers. It'll look like ABC. 1, 2, 3. Not you and me. Yeah, really? Okay. Southeastern Conference. Them letters will stand for something else. That SEC will stand for something else. Sad. And I got to come up with the right punchline. I'm trying to do it in real time. But the SEC will stand for something else. All right. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Once again, for those who want to support the Geno Jones Show, financially, it's so important that we support, once again, black-owned media. No amount is too small or too large. You can support this channel. You can support this media company either via Zelle or Cash App. So you can Zelle your financial support, Geno Jones Show. That's how you spell it. There's no the. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Or you can Cash App $Dad G Jones. So it's $ capital D, lowercase a, and lowercase d. Capital G, capital J, lowercase O-N-E-S. $Dad G Jones. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by CojoLLC.com. Courtney Johnson. Yes, Courtney Johnson. If you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the Carolinas, South or North Carolina, give her a call. Tell her you were watching the Geno Jones Show and you want to buy a home. Or maybe you want to sell and upgrade, or you want to sell and downsize or whatever. Or you want your dream home or your first home, or whatever. Or maybe a home for investment property. She's got you covered. 843 area code 543-4022. 843 area code 543-4022. And Courtney's Corner will return this Thursday, I believe, part of the official celebration, the 5-year birthday, the 5-year anniversary celebration of the Geno Jones Show, live 5 days a week right here on my YouTube channel. So, all right, I think we got everybody in. Is there anything else? No, I'm pretty confident I got it all. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of you watching live in real time. Thank you, Margaret Jones, and the team over at the Charlotte/South Carolina chapter of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame, and the committee. Thank you for inviting me to be a member. I am honored to be a member. I appreciate you. Of course, Rosalind Anderson. Hey, Rosalind. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Or just thank you for watching. She said, I'm reading what you typed to K-Love. Shout out to Miss Christy K-Love Baxter McLaurin. She is the brand new queen. She is the new Miss Plus Size Charleston queen for 2025, 2026. And congratulations to the first runner-up, Shauna. Because their teams, man, you mispronounced it. They say it's Shauna. Shauna Cooper and Asia Cromwell was the second runner-up. And shout out to all the ladies, Wendy K. Blair and LaAsia Wilson, and Moretta Dawn. All you ladies. There were no losers. Kayla walked away with the crown, but all you ladies are winners, and all you ladies are wearing your own crown. Just for having the courage and believing in yourself and betting on yourself and showing up for yourself. So for that alone, you'll be wearing a crown. All right. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check him out on Instagram. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. On IG, on Instagram, is Kel Be Cutting Up, KelBeCuttinup. Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check him out on IG, check her out, and her Lexi Jones collection. Fashion designer, future superstar, supermodel, and DJ. Oh, the girl is doing her thing. She's got some little video shorts on social media. So follow Allie on and check her collection out. LX.NCL_. That's LX.NCL_ on Instagram. And big shout out to a wardrobe consultant. He's one of the wardrobe consultants and stylists for the show. Big shout out and a get well to my dear friend Bruce Gage. Check out his Mario Uomo collection on Instagram. Just type in Mario. It's Miglio di Mario Uomo. Just search Mario Uomo, UOMO. That's Mario UOMO. Search Mario Uomo on Instagram. Also on Facebook also. Or if you type in Bruce Gage, it'll come up. So shout out to you, brother. Get well. Feel better soon. Thank you, everybody. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Tuesday as we count down to the 5-year anniversary of the Geno Jones Show, which will be this Wednesday. So tomorrow is like the big eve, the big birthday eve for the Geno Jones Show. Thank you, everybody, so much. Please spread the word. Put your social media posts. I'm only 60 new subscribers for becoming a YouTube partner. So thank you to all those new subscribers. Thank you to the subscribers that have been down from day one and everybody in between. All right. So feel free to share this. Share. You can do a screenshot. You can copy and paste the link, text it, tag it, share, tag the show, share and tag the link on everybody's social media page that you know, that you love, even folks you don't like. You can hit them up too, please. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment section below. Give me the thumbs up, please. Like this and every episode. Go back, binge watch all my back episodes, and leave your comments and give me the thumbs up in every and all of my episodes, including this episode. And believe it or not, every show that I have done in the soon to be 5 years, so you could say roughly 5 years, it'll be 5 years on Wednesday. Every live show is on my YouTube channel, archived right there for you to see. You can find each and every one of them. All right. Thank you. No, I didn't forget. I mentioned that the National Guard. I did that early. But like I said, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. And I shouted out Governor Pritzker and I shouted out Mayor Johnson. And like he said, get your phones. And that's not just Chicago, D.C., Portland, Memphis. Record everything. You know, don't get too close because they'll try to arrest you. Say, you're interfering with law enforcement. But you know, you got that Zoom feature on your phone, so you can be across the street or wait for these fools and zoom in and record everything. Everything you see, because apparently one of these ICE agents really did some foul shit with a woman and supposedly got suspended or something, which I'm shocked. But see, we're going to document this for history, for eternity. These are war crimes. So, well, it's not a war. Well, your man declared a war. And he said, well, I didn't declare war. No, it's bullshit. You did. You put a post out of Chicago. You kind of tried to copy like a poster from this movie, Apocalypse Now. called it, I think, Shypocalypse, and talking about being at war. Chicago's going to really see what war is like. So yeah, you did declare war. You've been declared war. You declared war when you sent these National Guard troops and you sent in the military to all these cities, especially these cities, because the majority of them have black mayors. As a matter of fact, the only city that you're about to send these ICE agents and these other military members that you're using, like Nazi police, the brown shirts, into Portland. Now, Portland doesn't have a black mayor, but from LA to Chicago, threatening Baltimore, Memphis, all these cities have black mayors. So we know how racist this dude is. He try to hide. And it's Stephen Miller talking about, you could be arrested for, calling people fascists, or you're going to get. No, if you don't want to be called a fascist, then stop acting like a fascist. And really, just because everything that you say and do shows that you are fascist. So if you don't want to be called a fascist, don't behave like one. It's real simple. We'll just call you the racist that you are. If you don't want to be called racist, don't be racist. All right, everybody. Enjoy your evening, afternoon, whenever if you're watching me live right now, have a great evening or a great afternoon out on the West Coast, or maybe over in Europe somewhere. Maybe it's morning over in London or Paris or Milan or Rome, on the continent in Nigeria or Ghana, the Ivory Coast, Liberia. Good morning to my brothers and sisters on the continent. Thank you for watching. It's already Tuesday morning, so we'll see you live Tuesday evening here in America, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Thank you for watching. If you missed any of this or any episode, you can go back and binge watch, or you can watch the rest of this or this show in its entirety, and then you can go back and binge watch all of my back episodes, and leave your comments in the comment section and click the thumbs up, and don't forget to spread the word. Tell everybody to subscribe and support the show financially via Zelle, Geno Jones Show at Gmail, or Cash App. You can do that right now. $Dad G Jones, all one word. $Dad G Jones.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.